Hello, Cellulites. Welcome into the Undead Celluloid Society's podcast. I'm your host, Michael,
And I'm Rachel.
and today we are covering 2013's found footage film, The Frankenstein Theory.
Yay.
The Frankenstein Theory is a film about one of the ancestors of Victor Frankenstein. Well, Jonathan Vankenheim.
Vankenheim,
Vankenheim
yeah.
is their name in this film.
Uh-huh.
He is a professor at some college in California. I don't remember which one it was. And his whole thesis is that the book, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, is not a work of fiction. It is based on his family's account of actually creating the creature.
Yes.
And he is going to take a documentary film crew to the Arctic, and they are going to look for Frankenstein.
And his wife is pissed.
His wife does not like that idea, and
No.
the crew thinks that he's stupid,
Yeah, they think he's a loony.
which they should.
Yeah, they really should. I wouldn't have done this.
Well, they were getting paid,
That's true.
and they got to see some pretty sights
Yeah.
till the end.
Right before they died.
Yeah. So yeah, they start to travel up north. What?
Sorry, I was just remembering the guy that they went and interviewed.
The meth head?
He like loses it.
Well, yeah, he's on the meth. They so there's a scene. So they get to Canada, and they're going to interview a gentleman that has claimed to have seen Frankenstein, and he's very clearly messed up. He unzips his jacket. He's just shirtless for the whole interview.
Yeah.
And he's like, the guy's Jonathan's trying to ask her questions, and the whole time he's just looking over at the girl. He's like, "You're pretty hot."
And then he's like,
You got a
Wait
boyfriend?
Wait a second. Are you guys the feds?
Yeah,
Or
because
whatever?
he says that they're he says that the guy that he claims that he saw Frankenstein out in the wilderness, and they're like, "Well, it was," and then he's like, "The fuck's going on?"
Yeah, he like starts tripping, pulls out a gun,
Yep.
and then they're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then he's like, I'm just kidding. We're good. We're good."
Well, he takes the guy's wallet and goes,
He was my favorite part.
he's something.
He was something.
So they go from there. They meet a more sane person called Carl, who's scary. I mean, he's just a Russian guy that lives in Canada,
Yeah, who apparently takes people up to these
like wild adventures and stuff.
what's it called? Yucca? The house that they were staying in?
Oh, the yurt.
Yurt. Yeah, that. Okay.
I mean, those yurts are just there in general that anyone can use.
Yeah.
They're just all it is just like shelter and
That
wilderness.
yeah.
Extreme wilderness.
But he said that he stayed there before.
He stayed in a yurt before,
Oh,
not necessarily that one.
Oh.
But he does know that there's nothing. So when they're looking for where they want to go, he points to a place on the Jonathan points to a place on the map, and he says, "There's nothing there, but we can go there." He said, "If you want to see nothing, we'll go there. You'll see nothing." And then on their way up, right before they lose service, Jonathan and his girlfriend break up.
Yep.
She breaks up with him.
Because she knows he's a loony, but he's not actually.
He's not a loony. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
They go. They stay in this yurt. They party it up for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then one of their snowmobiles gets trashed. So Carl goes looking for it. Never comes back. The sound guy and one of the producers goes to look for him, and they find him dead.
And then they never come back.
They come back.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
The one doesn't.
No. So they come back.
How messed up was I?
They come back, and then they send Luke, who is the other cameraman, on the last snowmobile to go for help.
Right.
And then several days go by, and
And
there,
Carl dies.
They I just said that they went to look for Carl. Carl's dead.
You'll have to excuse me. It's the Dayquil.
Yeah, Rachel's taken Dayquil. Rachel also had taken some other things when we
Yes,
watched
when we watched the
Frankenstein
movie, I
Theory.
had drank for the first time in a while, and it was a bad idea.
It was a great idea. I had a good time.
We did have a very good time, but it took us like 5 hours to watch this movie.
No, it took us 5 hours to watch the last broadcast. That one we kind of zoomed through.
You're
That's probably
right.
why you don't remember
Probably,
it.
yeah, because I actually got like kind of into it, but at the same time we were talking about book club for Frankenstein, the book,
Yeah.
and we got way off topic, and then yeah,
But anyways,
I digress.
so they go looking. They're basically screwed. They're in the middle of North Tundra with nowhere to go. They're surrounded by. Jonathan keeps claiming it's the creature. They don't think it's the creature. They think it's some random.
They think it's wolves, right?
No, they think it's like a crazy dude. There are wolves around them as well.
Okay.
But it actually is Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wondering, Frankenstein does show up, murders everybody, except for the girl.
Frankenstein looks like a yeti.
He does. Well, he's also been in the wilderness for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, so it ends up just being Jonathan and the girl
Yes.
left.
Yes,
Like they're the only ones who haven't died yet.
Everyone else got picked off.
And Jonathan is like, I can reason with him. He's my blood. And he like goes to talk to him. And he's like, hey, calm down. Like, I'm family. Gets murdered.
Well, he tries to touch him. That's probably what got him killed.
Yeah, and then the girl she's in the yurt trying to hide. And he just comes in there and takes her.
He rips the door off, walks in, knocks her out, picks her up, and then the credits roll as he's walking out with her. It's kind of cool because it just keeps the credits just keep going as he's slowly
Walking away into the
in the
distance. Yeah.
Well, in the books, he did want a companion, which would be it's kind of dark if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this movie is really rare in the sense for me of a found footage movie. I really liked the build up and the setup. I think that the characters are the strongest parts.
Yeah, agreed.
I don't think there's no real spooks or scares in the traditional sense. I think the characters are just really good. Like I really enjoyed this movie.
I actually enjoyed the build up more.
Yeah. I was to the point where I was bummed when people died.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
The sound guy's my favorite character.
Yeah, because they actually had, like, depth to them.
Yes.
Versus, nothing ever really happens. Well, I can't say that, but, like, a lot of the movies you watch, the build-up is just kind of monotonous. And, like, you don't really get to know anything about the characters until stuff starts going down.
Well, and that's the thing that's the weakness with a lot of found footage films in general, too, is that you get that obligatory 30 or so minutes with the characters, but they're usually all shitty. And they're like, ugh, get me to where these people are going to fucking die.
Yeah.
And this one's different.
No, I was sad.
I liked the characters. I think the characters are the strongest part of this movie.
Although I was happy when Jonathan died because he turned into a real dick at the end.
He was kind of a dick the whole time.
Yeah, but he was more like understandable in the beginning, and then he was like, "No, I'm paying you guys. You have to stay." Like he's the reason they all died.
I wonder how much he was paying them.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
they're not getting the money.
Overall, I think production on this is pretty good. I think where they shot was beautiful too.
It was.
They actually shot out in the wilderness.
Yeah, they did. I wonder how cold it was.
What do you haven't read Frankenstein?
No.
So you're not familiar with the story. The one thing I guess he would devolve as he stayed away from humanity, especially since the ending of the book. But in the actual book itself, the creature is shown to be intelligent, can speak and articulate, has feelings and wants and stuff. But he's rejected by his creator, which makes him kind of resent humanity.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, he's out there all by himself for so long. Like, of course, he would turn more to his beast side just to survive.
Yeah, he's been hunting caribou
and people have been hunting him.
Just Jonathan, really.
Well, I thought like like they said something like he was hunted by people in the beginning.
No, he would if he came across people, he would kill them to preserve his anonymity.
Oh. Oh.
Not that he wanted to kill people, but he didn't want people discovering him.
Oh, okay.
So I do like that it keeps the mystery of kind of Frankenstein. It doesn't really like over explain much about him.
Yeah, because you don't really get to see him much at all.
No, he kind of just shows up and is gone.
Yeah. I mean that last scene with him carrying her out of the yurt, like that's the most you really see of him.
Yeah, other than that, it's just kind of like glimpses here and there.
That's why you like it though. The anonymity.
Yeah,
The what's happening but like what's happening that we're not seeing.
yeah. It's more of like what could be inferred from this versus like I don't like when things. I mean, sometimes things need to be explained to you, but I do like when you have to figure stuff out yourself. And a lot of found footage, when done right, gives you those pieces to do that.
Yeah.
Or if you're not smart enough, you can just go to Reddit and read what other people say that actually are more observant than you. I've had to do that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I I will say that I am a big fan of this film, unashamedly, and that's gonna probably shock the people that really liked the last broadcast that are like, what the fuck is the Frankenstein theory? um,
But it's a found footage movie. You're not judgmental when it comes to those ones like some of us.
you like this one.
I did, yeah. But like but that's what I mean, like I liked it because like more happens in my opinion.
More does happen.
It was to me it was more of a story and like stuff happens, whereas the last broadcast like I felt like nothing happened.
See, I think what you like is if you're gonna like a found footage film, it's going to be one that is actually found footage and not a mockumentary.
Yeah, I don't do documentaries.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with those.
So you don't like documentaries in general?
I wouldn't say that because like I thought I didn't, but then me and Dallas started watching like documentaries about like
Tag
sports. Huh? No,
Tiger.
I've never.
You never watched the Tiger
Never
King?
watched it.
You need to watch that. That's awesome.
A lot of people have told me that, but I'm
It's
just
so
like,
funny.
I think it just what I've heard sounds.
It's wild.
Yeah, but no, we've watched like sports documentaries, and I like that. But those ones are long. It's not a movie.
I know.
So like you really get to know the character. Well, not characters, but the people and stuff. But
They're characters in a sense.
I think I like it more when you get to know the people.
Makes sense.
Like in the Blair Witch Project, you really got to know them.
Well, yeah, there's 3 of them stuck in the woods.
Yeah.
And nothing else going on.
But like you got to know, like they talked about like their lives and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to feel a connection to the people.
Well, fortunately for you, the next film we watch is not a mockumentary.
Thank God.
We'll see if you like it though.
What's it called?
Don't worry about it. This one will be a surprise for Rachel because we haven't watched it yet. She'll love it all the same. The Outwaters 2.
Oh my God.
That's not a thing. I made that up.
I know.
I don't think there's a second Outwaters.
Good. There shouldn't be.
There might be.
I don't know how it got so popular.
We don't have to get back on it. But, all right. So that's kind of our thoughts on the Frankenstein Theory 2013. Unless you have something you want to add. I did like the random black guy jump scare at the beginning, too. They was run this guy over, and he's like, get the fuck out of the car. Get out of the car. And like his eyes are like wide as shit. It's like, damn, dude, you need to calm down.
Yeah, that was great. I forgot about that.
That was a big dude, too.
He was a big dude. And it was like in a really nice community. Like,
yeah, it was like in California. I do like how, I guess, from like California to fucking the Arctic.
Yeah. Yeah, nice sunny California. We're in a rich neighborhood. This guy's got like a really nice house. And then you go to the wilderness in Canada and you die.
Yes. dead.
Just that's the life lesson.
He died of death.
Don't go to the wilderness in Canada.
Why? It looks so pretty though.
It did, yeah.
I would go to that yurt. Not that specific one, but I'd go to a yurt.
I don't like the cold, so
It wouldn't be cold in there.
it would be cold the moment I stepped out.
Once you got into that Arctic part, once you got that fire going, that's the whole design for it.
I know. Yeah, I
Be in
know.
there dancing and
No,
stuff?
because I don't want to. I don't want to spend hours getting up there, freezing my butt off.
So that's why I don't have to worry about ever taking a vacation with you.
Yeah, because I'm going south.
Me and Chris talked about going to one of those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That
We thought it'd be
makes sense.
perfect for me, him, and his dad to go to one.
That makes sense.
Go up there and party it up. Hopefully Frankenstein doesn't beat the door down.
Yeah, right.
But, alright, so...
Oh, no, that was another thing. Remember you compared Carl to Uncle Chris?
Yes, he is him. They're the same person.
They are, because he's, like, just sleeping.
If you knew
and the
knew
rest
him,
of them are freaking out. He's like, shut up and go to bed. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
the sound guy is like, Carl, wake up. He's like, there's wolves out there. You need to go do something. And he says, I told you not to worry about them. Next time you wake me up, I'll throw you to them myself.
Yeah.
And then the next night, they hear the wolves again, and the one guy's like, should we wake up Carl? And he's like, no, we should not wake up Carl.
Carl was my favorite.
Like, how does he sleep with this? And like, this is like a lullaby.
Yeah. But
There's a lot of lines I find myself quoting from this that are pretty funny.
it was a good movie.
Carl scares me.
Carl scares me.
Anyways, all right. So those are our thoughts on the Frankenstein theory from 2013. Rachel, please, my dear. Oh,
Careful.
sorry for that. Please tell me what your score is for production on the Frankenstein
Production.
theory.
I forgot to look up the budget for this one, but honestly, for found footage, like there wasn't a lot of the things that I hate, which is like the blurry images, the static.
You get a little bit.
Right. The characters were good. I think the acting for the most part was pretty good. Their pick for like environment for the wilderness, like it was so
Beautiful.
good. Yeah. I think they did a really good job with that. So I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
4.25. Pretty good. Yeah, I think the acting is done really well. I like the dialogue. I like the plot. If I had to change something, I would. I mean, the problem is to change something. I really, since I like so much of the beginning, would be maybe would be to add time to it, the ending. So it's like drawn out a little bit more because they kind of just go up there, thing get killed.
Yeah, stuff just.
So it's kind of a bummer, but I mean that's the point, you know. I do think that everything else is pretty well done. So I'll agree with you. I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay. Wow.
Well, because I gave the last broadcast the same thing. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Okay.
In terms of how much you enjoyed this film, Rachel, alcohol notwithstanding.
I think that had a lot to play, though. I did enjoy this movie. I got zoned in really, like, a lot to it, I feel like. Yeah. Even given the fact that we had to pause it so much because we were talking about everything else, yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
So 8.25 for the Frankenstein theory.
That's, I think, the highest I've ever given a
Found footage
film.
Yes, it is.
Because the Blair Witch didn't get that.
No, it didn't. I don't remember what you... Oh, I
think it was like 6 or 7.
I think you might give it an 8. No, you gave the 2016 Blair Witch a higher rating.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'll have to go back and see.
Yeah, the 2016 one, he gave a higher rating.
Was that the second or third one?
That's the third one.
I'll have to go back and see. I don't remember what I gave it.
I think you get rated it higher, but we'll see. In terms of likability for me too, I I kind of have a bit of nostalgia with this. I remember when it was first announced. Like, I saw a random trailer for it, and then I watched it with your cousin, and we just both loved it. So I'm a bit biased. I have to agree with you. Another 4.5 for me. So a 9 out of 10. If you're curious to what a 10 out of 10 is for me.
Blair Witch Project.
No, I don't think
You did give something a 10 out of 10, though.
I did give something a 10 out of 10. I don't remember what it was.
Was it Deep Blue Sea? No. No, it was the freaking the Terrifier, one of the Terrifiers.
I didn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Are you sure?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100% positive.
You did give something a 10
I
out
gave
of 10.
something a 10 out of 10. I don't know what I gave a
We
10
need
out
to
of 10.
start writing these down.
Yeah, like highest list. I gave something a 10 out of 10.
I don't know.
Shit.
I don't know.
Wait. Was it a vampire movie? The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys, yep.
Yep.
That's your favorite movie.
One of my favorite movies. Roll the eyes. Okay. Roll your eyes at The Lost Boys. Tells you something about some people. Anyways, we thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. Rachel, would you like to know what we're watching next week?
I would.
We are going to watch the 2014 found footage film, or maybe it's 2015. I don't remember. I have to look it up. Jerusalem.
What? Jerusalem?
Jerusalem. There's a fucking Z in the middle. I don't know.
Oh.
Jerusalem, maybe.
Is it about zombies?
Sorta. Not really.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil it for you.
I'm excited.
We got to watch it.
I love zombie movies.
Sorta. Kinda. Maybe.
Anyway.
There might not be zombies in it at all, Rachel.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've watched it. I've watched everything we've watched. Pretty much. That's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah. Anyways, next week will be Jerusalem, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Let me know down in the comments. I'm not sure myself. But until we cover said film, I am your host, Michael.
And I'm Rachel.
And we thank you guys for listening.